He wasn't just the best, he was the standard. Michael Jordan didn't play basketball, he transformed it. He turned sneakers into symbols, moments into myth, and himself into something more than human. But behind the gravity-defying dunks and last-second shots was a man possessed by winning, by proving, by something deeper. This is not just a highlight reel. This is the story of obsession, sacrifice, and the pursuit of greatness, no matter the cost. Act 1. The Fire is Born. Michael Jordan was born on February 17, 1963, in Brooklyn, New York, but grew up in Wilmington, North Carolina. He was the fourth of 5 children in a tight-knit family. His father, James Jordan, worked in maintenance, his mother, Dolores, in banking. Michael's competitive fire lit early and burned hot. As a kid, he hated losing so much that he'd flip board games, cry, or storm away. It wasn't about fun. It was about proving he was the best. But he wasn't always seen that way. In high school, he was cut from the varsity basketball team as a sophomore. It became the origin story of his career. That rejection became fuel. Every morning, he woke up at 5 a.m. to train. He made the team next year and never looked back. He accepted a scholarship to the University of North Carolina, where he hit the game-winning shot in the 1982 NCAA championship. In that moment, Jordan didn't just arrive, he announced his destiny. Act 2. A star explodes. Jordan entered the NBA in 1984, drafted 3rd overall by the Chicago Bulls. He joined a struggling franchise, but he brought an energy the league hadn't seen before. By his rookie year, he was a phenomenon. He averaged 28.2 points, was named Rookie of the Year, and packed arenas across the country. He wasn't just scoring, he was flying. Air Jordan became more than a nickname. It was a new brand of basketball, elevated, electric, inevitable. But his early years were filled with frustration. Despite his brilliance, the Bulls kept losing in the playoffs, especially to Larry Bird's Celtics and the Bad Boy Pistons. Jordan was labeled a scorer, not a winner. So he evolved. He hit the weights, changed his mindset, and waited. Act 3. The Dynasty Begins. In 1991, the wait ended. With coach Phil Jackson, sidekick Scottie Pippen, and the revolutionary triangle offense, the Bulls swept through the league. Jordan's game was now complete: offense, defense, leadership, clutch. They won their first title in 1991, then again in 1992 and 1993. Jordan led the league in scoring each time. He was MVP, Finals MVP, global icon. He also won Olympic gold with the Dream Team, the greatest basketball squad ever assembled. Jordan wasn't just the king of basketball, he was the face of the decade. Nike turned his signature shoes into a billion-dollar brand. Gatorade, McDonald's, Hanes, he became unavoidable. But then, everything stopped. Act 4. Tragedy and Retreat. In 1993, after winning his 3rd straight title, Jordan's life was shattered. His father, James, was murdered during a robbery. They had been inseparable. In grief and shock, Jordan retired from basketball. Then came the twist. He signed with the Chicago White Sox to play baseball. It was a dream he shared with his dad. The world was stunned. The greatest basketball player alive had walked away at his peak. Jordan played minor league ball for a year. He struggled at the plate, but never gave up. Critics mocked him. But for Jordan, it wasn't about success. It was about purpose. Still, something was missing. The fire wasn't gone, it just needed a court. Act 5. The Return and the Second Three-Peat. In March 1995, Jordan returned to the NBA with a fax that read simply, "I'm back." He was rusty at first. The Bulls lost in the 1995 playoffs. The media questioned if the magic was gone. Jordan answered in 1996 with vengeance. He came back stronger, smarter, colder. The Bulls went 72-10, the best record in NBA history at the time. Jordan won MVP. They won the title. Then another in 1997. And another in 1998. That final championship was the crown jewel. Game 6 of the '98 Finals against the Utah Jazz, down 1, final seconds ticking. Jordan steals, Jordan drives, Jordan stops. And with one flick of the wrist, the shot. Nothing but net. 6 rings, 6 finals MVPs, no Game 7s. He walked off a champion, again. Act 6. The Cost of Greatness. Jordan retired again in 1999, but couldn't stay away. He returned with the Washington Wizards in 2001 at age 38. He played 2 more seasons, not for rings, but for love of the game. Still averaging 20 points a game in his late 30s, he reminded the world, greatness doesn't age, it adapts. But greatness has a price. Jordan's competitiveness was legendary and often brutal. He tormented teammates, held grudges, gambled, controlled every detail. He admitted himself. Winning has a price. Leadership has a price. That price? Sometimes being feared more than loved. Yet those who played with him often said the same thing. They wouldn't trade it for anything. Conclusion: be like Mike. Today, Michael Jordan is a billionaire, owner of an NBA team, and a living myth. But his legacy isn't just stats or sneakers. It's mindset. He taught the world that obsession, when channeled, can create excellence, that failure is fuel, that pressure is a privilege. He didn't chase balance, he chased greatness. And he caught it. Because in the end, Michael Jordan didn't just change basketball, he became it.